Okay, so hopefully this doesn't crash. So I was able to get FC25 on PC. I had it for what I thought I had it for Steam, and when I had finished the download or the purchase, it told me it was the EA app. So this was like last week, and so I'm going back and forth with customer service, saying, "Hey, I made the purchase for the Steam version off the website." So I selected the Steam from the drop down menu, purchase, and then when I got my confirmation, it says EA app, PC EA app. I was like, that's not what I paid for. So the whole thing was that because the purchase already made, and it has been, you get a little code because it's digital. So I had followed the instructions because I contacted them saying, oh, well, try to redeem it on an EA account, blah, blah, blah. And you can merge or you can link your EA account with your Steam account. For those of you that are familiar with Steam, um, it's a gaming client play games on your PC. Um, so that happened, and then came back. So I was like, well, this is not working. I don't see it among the games purchased, so and so, whatever. So one of the options were that I just go ahead and just play it on the EA client that they have, the EA app, and play it that way, or still try to continue to see if I can get refunded, or they can give me the code for the Steam version because I'd rather play on Steam. I believe it's like more stable than the EA client. And so, long story short, was say, hey, thank you for providing proof, blah blah, whatever, but you made a purchase for this, and it's been redeemed, and there's nothing we could do, blah blah, whatever. Next time read the compatibility for which console. It's like, what? What do you mean? Read what it's like. Look, first of all, and I had to respond. I had to respond because I told him, well, it's not the issue with compatibility. My PC can run anything, right? My PC can run anything, and it's not a problem with my PC. It's the problem with when I made a purchase on the website. The website had the UI on the website. I selected the Steam version. I made a purchase, and instead of getting the Steam version, I was told that, hey, it's the E app, whatever. So the problem's not with me; it is with the website. There's like a bug or a glitch that when I select it or whatever, and so I'm prior to QA. For those of you that doesn't know what QA stands for, quality assurance. So I spent some time in the gaming industry. If you didn't know, so I worked on a couple games, and I started off as a game tester at Sony long time ago. Working, my first game was MLB '08 The Show, a baseball game for the PS3. And so throughout the years, I've worked on different projects, so and so, different position, kind of worked my way up. Anyway, so I'm giving them a summary, kind of like breakdown. This is how you normally submit a bug to like the developers, and so like an email, so okay, like this is the summary. I made a purchase for this, for that. Here's the results, or their expected results is that you click here, you select this, you get this item for this particular version, and you get confirmation for this. The actual results was this. I clicked on this, and instead of getting this, I got that. Instead of getting A, I got B. Um, you need to so fix whatever. So like they need to go and fix whatever. In the meantime, is there, I was just following directions and you guys told me to do this, I did this, and so none of it's not really my fault because I brought it to your attention, and then you told me to link my account to go ahead and try to redeem the code, which I did, and but now you're telling me because it was redeemed, there's nothing you can do. You kind of like but I'm over it. I was like, what, I'll play it on the PC client that they have on the EA client. I don't have anything on EA. I'm not too fond with a lot of their business practices. It's been a while since I did any online games from. Yeah, I think the only games I buy on the only digital games I buy are the games that I already own physically, and I buy like the PC version on Steam. Steam is like the only like online platform I use for certain games. Anyhow, what you're seeing on your screen is FC25, and I'm just kind of like playing through, and I launched this software which I'm using, XSplit. XSplit's a software that lets you capture videos and stuff from games. This is what a lot of streamers use when they're streaming themselves play certain games. Like you see, if you're familiar with watching game streams on Twitch or YouTube Live or whatever it is for the game version or whatever streaming platform that you watch your if you follow someone, then they use XSplit, or they use OBS, or they use something else to capture that image from that game when you're watching them play live. So anyway, I use XSplit. Have always used XSplit. It's preference, and so launched the game. I had a couple browsers up. Um, I had launched this, and I was trying to play a replay, and I was messing with the camera. And so as soon as I did this, I guess just it crashed. It just kind of like not like crashed, but like everything just froze. It just kind of like froze everything. And I had to restart my whole PC. So and it's like, man, I knew something like this would happen. Freaking uh, this EA app, client. So, but we'll see. I made sure that I had nothing, not a lot of things running in the background. So it just had the EA client that you're seeing up here. XSplit, and I have this browser for the soccer board, which I'll go over. So 7 minutes in, and now you kind of got a little fun little story of what you're seeing, like up here, so, and um, I felt that FC25 was a lot better than FIFA 18 to kind of demonstrate. I like the graphics a bit better. Like it's like again, like over the years, all the stuff improved. So the features, the slow mo and the replay features is similar, um, but it's great. I think it's visually it's a lot better because I'm PC. I'm not capturing from a USB slash HDMI device. So it isn't like the best capturing external capturing device I have, which is why you saw the colors kind of like a bit darker than previous videos that you saw. And I wanted to get a cleaner feed, I guess, or capture. And so I can do that was the whole intent and purpose of trying to get FIFA 25 for Steam. But no, this will have to work. I'll have to make this work here. Um, I have other capturing devices, but it's on my other PC, and I have another PC in a different room. My HD, I have the 4K Elgato internal capture card on that. I can't use on these and any of these PCs because they're water cooled. This one has like my graphics card is virtually mounted, and it won't have I can't mount it because the way in, and I can't add another extension ribbon because the other ribbon's in the way. So there's no way for me to mount that on this, and I can't mount it on the other that PC that you see behind me. So I was using this other external capture card that I had, and it's okay. It gets the job done, but like I don't like the how the color and everything looks. Maybe if I poke our mode with the settings a bit more, but yeah, it just wasn't cutting it for me. So and I wanted something a bit clearer. Hence the capturing from the in-game on the device, which is what you can do with OBS and XSplit. But without further ado, I want to go and talk about direct kicks and indirect kicks. I thought I had covered that in the last video. And what had happened was I had it recorded. I had the scoreboard or the soccer board. I had this done, but I think what happened was I was working on something else and I accidentally closed it, and it wasn't saved. And then when I uploaded my last video, I was like, huh, it's like, I don't think but because I know I was working on it like over the weekend. And there's a lot of things that happen, so I think I had the script, I had talked about certain key points and whatnot. Um, and I remember recording, the video for it, but then it was never uploaded. So I might as well just do a fresh whole take. And with that, I can use FC25 for a few things. So before my PC froze, right? Before it froze everything, I was doing the replay, and in the game, I had accidentally slide tackle from behind, like to the side. So I was flagged for it, and they got a free kick, and they formed the wall. And it's like, oh man, this would be like a perfect example to use. But started playing this, like I said, froze and had to start all over. So this is a new game. It's a new, fresh launched game. I already played through the first half, I think, and I think I'll play for a little bit because I want to commentate why I'm doing certain things in the game, what I'm looking at, what you should be looking at, and things like that. So that way you have a better understanding of the game of soccer. You don't have to be professional. You have to be playing this game for 5, 10, 15, 25 years to to understand. So you've been playing for 5 days, 5 months. You kind of can get you can get an idea of what's going on with help from commentary, right? So I could tell you why I'm passing this person, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm chasing this person out in a certain way. Um, and someone says like, why you're doing this? So with commentary, I intend to kind of help demonstrate certain things that we've been discussing and working on in practice. So let's see. Okay, so this is, let's see, let me go and okay, so now, okay, so this is this view, and so what we have going on here, I have intercepted ball, like, it's like a breakaway, right? So they got defenders chasing after me, have a teammate right there, and I have teammates right there. We're all pressing towards the goal, right? And then play, right? So I'm going. He's coming up, and I'm just like, and just notice how he's kicking the ball. That's nothing I want you to pay attention to. So he's not like, he's just nice, gentle taps, right? Full control of the ball, right? He's running, and just light touches, like nice no tap. You don't want to lose control of the ball, especially on the breakaway. So it's heartbreaking when we have that breakaway. And you're going down the field, and then because you're kicking it too hard, you're not giving that the touches, whatever, and then you lose control and we lose possession. So let me see. So I want you to focus on that, right? So nice little touch, nothing too hard, still in control. The ball's not getting away from him. He's getting closer. Nice little touch right here. Okay, so right here I'm gonna freeze and zoom out. So you see the goalie is making a move now. He has to make a move. He's wide open. He has to break away. So this is what's going to happen in the actual game. There'll be times when the defense is they're too far up, and we get the breakaway, right? We have to break away with one of the strikers or maybe another midfielder. We have the ball. So we're looking to score. We're looking to get the breakaway score. So once we get in this penalty box, see this big old box here, starting from the outside yard, can't talk, the 18-yard line. So this is that big old box. The bigger box is called the 18-yard box because like the official size is actually like 18 yards. But for all intents and purposes, it's like the 18-yard box, right? Or just the big box. So once you're inside that big penalty box, right? This is I like to call it the danger zone. So once we're in the danger zone, we can strike. There's a lot of things we can do here, especially if we have backup. We have teammates right there, right? We have a backup there. He doesn't have help. So already this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup, right? So if you're familiar with gamer terminology, this is like a 50-50. 50-50, like I can score or he'll save the goal, right? But I have options. So running here and right here at this moment, if you're the goalie, what are you going to do? So the goalie here has to act real quick. He has to react fast. He can at this point he needs to be running. I'm trying to jump on that ball, or he's being kind of conservative and seeing he knows that there's another teammate coming in. So and it's kind of hard to tell, right? So it looks like I'm about to take that. I'm taking a step. And you can already tell what's going to happen here, right? So that doesn't look like I'm aiming for the goal, right? You can already tell, but at this moment, it's too late. So I'm passing the ball. That's a pass. And then right here, so I can, touch, he's keeping the control of the ball. He's free. Another touch. Okay, a couple more steps. Boom, a pass. And he's in. Look, wide open. Homie's wide open and goes for a score. So if I switch over to him, right? So he's following up. So this is what everyone should be doing. Everyone should be pressing along with whoever has the ball carrier. So even if you're behind, because he's gonna need some help. They're gonna need some help by the time they get in that penalty box, right? Because he's being chased down by defenders. He needs help. So that's exactly what he's doing. He's chasing after him to kind of like, okay, so that all this effort, this breakaway, you make this breakaway count. So right there, the goalie has decided to make a play for the ball, but it's already too late. And look, there's nothing between number 9 and the goal. There's nothing in between it. That's a free goal. That's 3 points. And he's up here. All you gotta do is nice little tap. Nothing too hard. He gets receiving the pass. And he just taps it in. The goal is right there. Like he falls down. He's making a play, and it's a bit too late. See, you try to make the play in the ball, and then it is too late. And he turns around, and it's in. He's done. He's cooked. So in these situations, you're going to see a lot in game, especially the breakaway. So it is important as the goalie, and I've said this time and time again, and it's important that you communicate. So you don't want your defense too far up, because if they get beat, they get smoked. There's nothing between you and the opposing player with the ball. They're on a breakaway, so I have to make a quick decision. If I'm the goalie, I have to make a decision. Okay, what what's he gonna do? Where's he coming from? He's coming from the left side or the right. You know, I had to position myself uh, with the best way I can to defend the goal, right? So I'm already thinking, I'm already like trying to figure out, you know, what I can do, and I don't have help because my guys are behind him, and so at this point it's 50-50. It's one on one, and the closer he gets to the goal, the harder it's going to be for me to defend. And then if he has help, that 50-50 turns it goes higher. You know, it goes down for me. It's no longer 50-50. I My 50% chance of saving that goal goes down to probably about 30% or 25%, depending on how many helpers he have. And you're not doing your goalie justice if you're kind of like leaving. You're not running back. So they're running back. It's just that, you know, in this situation, that you know, I got that breakaway. Everyone's pushed up for some reason. I don't remember exact um, what happened right before that. I think it was a goal kick or something. I was able to intercept the ball and you make a run for it. And then they're kind of like they have to fall back and they're chasing me. So, um, but yeah, so that's what happened. Okay, so I'm the red. I'm red. And let's see. I think I'm on defense. Well, I'm on offense. So
As the second
son
half
of
gets
bitch.
going,
You
you
see
can
how
only
everyone's
wonder what
see how
Bayern
everyone's
would
moving
have
up?
to do wrong
Everyone's
to throw
moving
this
up.
one away.
And so everyone's like, he's coming after me. I'm not gonna pass because he's open. So I'm going here, like, okay, I gotta pass the
Kim
ball.
Min-jae.
That's a bad pass.
They've given
You
it
wanna do
away
that.
here.
But now he has the breakaway. He has the breakaway.
He's in here.
I can help out.
Kept out, but for how long? Oh, it's
And
a
yeah, that was
penalty.
okay. Let me pause this. Let me pause that. So what happened here? Okay, tell me what happened. So what happened here is I made a bad pass. It was intercepted, and he was gone. He was gone. He had that. He had that. But luckily, the goalie was able to block the kick, but it rebounded. It rebounded, and off the rebound, you know, if he had another attacker, there's like another attacker, they could have went off the rebound and tried to go for another shot at the goal, but it didn't happen. And
The referee goes to his pocket as well. It's a booking.
Well, when you make a challenge like that, it's always going to be a yellow.
so this is the
Defender's
replay,
well there.
right? So I'm trying. I don't know what happened. How did I slide or whatever? This is like off camera. Oh my! Because it's in the penalty box. Okay, so I haven't tried to do a save here.
To pull one back. Well, if there were any nerves,
Oh my!
they didn't
I
show.
don't know how to do it.
A
He just stood
well-taken
still.
penalty.
Okay, so hey, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what button to press he stood there. I don't know what to do. I guess I hit like one of the button, but anyway, um, let's. Okay, so why did I get a penalty? Replay. The foul. Okay, so here's the foul.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Okay, let's the replay. So let's see what happened here. So they had the ball. Okay, so they had the ball. Once you're inside this big box, the penalty box, capital P for penalty box, because if an infraction occurs inside the penalty box, you get a penalty. It's if it's on you and they have the ball in hand, you commit a penalty inside a penalty box or a foul inside a penalty box. That's a goal kick. That's a goal kick. So what happened was, let me see what happened. Hold on. Slow motion. So okay, I think I saw what happened. So they're going into defend. They're after to defend, right? So, and okay, so that's the block. Ball still live. Ball still live. He's going after the ball. So he's kicking a ball, right? He's already playing, and then here he comes sliding in. Sliding in from behind. And that's what caused the foul. So is the timing. So it was the timing. I wasn't controlling him. That wasn't me. So that was the controlled the CPU. So that's what happened. But you don't want to. We don't do slide tackles in this league, right? We don't do slide tackles in this league. So now,
Well, Liverpool are still behind here, but this game is very much a contest again now.
Okay, so he has. I guess he's hurt. I don't know.
Davis.
It's a better
This
pass.
looks promising from
I'm here.
Now to deliver a good ball in. And it's on now. And
Okay.
they've scored again. That puts them
So,
further in front.
I had
What a position to
defenders
be in.
on me. And so what I need to find ways to get the ball in. So I had people in the box already. So I crossed it in, hoping that I could get the ball and go for
Well, here's the
This is
replay,
what
and
happened.
it's a great delivery
So
into
watch
the
the replay
box.
here.
But then just
I made the
look at
pass,
this
I made the
finish,
crossover
guy.
pass, so
Reads
that's
the
already-
flight
and he's able
perfectly,
to knock
absolutely
it in.
smashes it beyond the keeper. There's no stopping that.
So he has the touch, boom, and it's in the goal. So now we're on defense.
And the game gets going
You
again
see how
at
they're
4-2.
pushing up. to defend.
Soboslai.
See, and you notice how they're all moving forward.
Alexis McAllister.
And they're just
Liverpool
passing the
trying
ball.
to get things moving.
They're passing. They're passing.
And able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended.
Oh, it's a bad pass. Oh,
Jamal
he's
Musiala.
open. He's open. See if I can do it again. I have no one. I need help.
Well, you can see his
I
disappointment.
couldn't slow down. I couldn't slow down enough. I think it's out of bounds. It's goal kick. So you could you don't have to launch it on you can, if you had teammates nearby, you can pass it to a nearby teammate.
Strong play to keep possession. McAllister.
But see, they're spreading the ball around. They're
Gakpo.
passing it.
On to Luis Diaz. Robertson.
And he's on the outside.
well
He's
to
on the
get
outside. I gotta stay up. It's a penalty box. So I'm trying to keep him out that penalty box here, but he has some speed. You know, my character wasn't as fast as his character.
Harry Kane. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Oh no.
Ravenberg.
Okay, so I'm passing.
Davis. Players waiting in the centre.
Get open. Oh, he's open.
Sane.
No, I didn't pass that
Promising
pass
looking
to the other
attack,
guy.
but it's come to nothing.
I want to pass it to the other guy.
Lima.
He's in.
Can he finish? And away it goes.
Okay, so
Bayern Munich have it back now.
it's a bad pass. Intercepted.
Bayern showing
Took
good
them
width
out.
here.
Now this is. Look
Now,
at this
can he
pass.
get the
They're cheating.
crossing? Genuine chance.
I didn't meant to do that. I meant to do the crossover. I ended up hitting the wrong button.
Davis.
But progress doesn't always have to be forward, you know.
Musiala. Played over to the back post. Well, that really had to go in. That's unbelievable.
Well, he was so glad that the flag was raised there
What
because
happened? I didn't
what
see
a
what
poor
happened.
finish that was.
Did I get a corner kick? No. Okay. Yes. See how they keep it. So they gotta.
Kane. Real opportunity. Must score.
See that? So
Two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
I knew that's the point. Like every single time, I promise you, every single time when you have that matchup, when you have that kind of matchup.
Well, here it is again, and he's done
That's
so
all you need.
well. He's got to
You
the
create
byline,
opportunities to
been
score.
able to pick
Because
out
the
a
goalie has to
teammate,
come
but
out.
it's poor defending. They're just chasing shadows, and then
See,
to leave
the
the
goalie
keeper
has
in a
to come out and
2v1
make the
situation, he had
on that.
absolutely
He
no
can't just like
chance.
stand up and there. But right there from the get-go, I made the pass, and I had line of sight, and he was able to
So it's
score.
5-2 now as the game restarts.
We're attacking already. We're attacking. Get the ball. Go. That wasn't supposed to pass towards him, but make it work.
Jota.
No, let me see if I can create a foul.
Play continues
So they can
as
get
the ref
the,
lets that go. Well, not the easiest of saves,
cheating,
but you'd
man.
expect
They're
him to
cheating.
probably stop that.
They were like, I couldn't catch up. He was too fast. I tried to get in front of him so that I cut him off. I
Good
couldn't do
work
it.
to beat the challenge. And the keeper more than equal to it.
So we got to push up.
Deo Upamecano.
We got to push up. See, we got
Olise. Harry Kane. Liverpool recovering possession well.
making bad passes. You gotta make cleaner passes than that.
Federico Chiesa. Robertson.
So if you're defending, pretty good defending. So you have to make
Ryan Gravenberch. Now Chiesa. McAllister. Gravenberch. Oh, and he's left his man behind. And the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end. He's going to go back and give the yellow.
Yeah, you could see the ref had clocked the foul and was always going to go back to it. Good officiating that.
I didn't see that. But they did get the... So we still... Okay, so we still have possession. We still got the goal kick.
And the game stops with the award of a free kick.
Free kick.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. In the right position to cut out the pass. That has missed by quite a distance.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to end it. I think the game is almost over anyway. Look at that. They see how fast
I think they'll go a long way with this. And that's full time. And it's victory for Bayern Munich.
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical.
Right? So
Took them apart at times and produced some top quality finishes too. It's a great result.
They didn't do the wall, but free kick, right? So let's talk about free kick. I know that was kind of cool. We got to watch a bit gameplay and kind of explain a couple of things, but there are 2 free kicks that can be awarded. You can get your direct kick and your indirect kick. And do you know the difference between a direct kick and an indirect kick? I went over this in practice last week. And pretty much the difference is that for a direct kick, they can kick directly on the goal and they can score without the ball touching anyone. For an indirect kick, you could take a shot at the goal, and if it goes in, but if it goes in, it's not going to count, because for an indirect kick, for the count, the ball has to be touched by another player. It doesn't matter who, as long as it's been touched and it goes in, that's a goal. So let's say red has the free kick. Red team has the free kick. And let's say we have someone here with a mighty leg. They have a strong kick. They have like the best leg in all of Texas. And it's an indirect kick. And they kick it from here. And for some reason, let's just imagine that they're on whatever. So don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to them. Just worry about the person taking a free kick for now. For now, right? They take the free kick. And it flies over everyone. And it lands and it floats down and it lands right into the net. He couldn't get it. He tried, he made an attempt, and it went in. And then like teammates are celebrating because the ball went in. And then the ref, like the ref, I can't give him a whistle, but like I said, this is like the ref, right? Or I'm just giving a jersey. Okay, so the jersey, right? This is the ref. Ref comes in, blows the whistle. No good. And everyone's confused. They're upset. They're upset because, they're allowed to score. But they don't understand that it was an indirect kick, which means that that goal doesn't count. And so what happens is, because it doesn't count, it was an indirect kick, then it is a goal kick. It's a goal kick. And that's that. But if it was a direct kick and it went in, then it would count. So yeah, the referee will tell you if it's a direct kick or an indirect kick. So if a foul's been committed and it renders a free kick, then there are some rules that you have to follow. There's some rules that come along with the free kick. So for a free kick, the soccer ball has to be stationary, right? It is stationary. Okay? The person taking a free kick, once you kick the ball, you cannot kick the ball again. So you can't like double tap or whatever the ball. Once you move that ball into play, then it has to be touched by another player before you can kick it again. So if they were to do this, like they'll tap it and then they go ahead and then try to take off with the ball, that's a foul. They can't do that. It has to be touched by another player first. So stationary, it can't be touched twice by the same player. Once the ball has moved, right? Once the ball has been touched and it's in motion, it is in play. It is in play, even if it's by an inch or 20 yards. As soon as that ball moves, it's in play. The defending team, they can form a wall as close as 10 yards. So they can't do this. They can't put a wall like directly in front. And it has to be a certain distance. And sometimes you'll see referees with like the spray can, and they'll make a line in the grass to indicate, okay, this is the distance for that you can form the wall, and whether it be 3 people or 4 people, that's up to the defense. So they can put a wall here, right, within 10 yards. And I'm pretty sure you've seen videos where they're taking free kicks and it's curving, or it's lofting over, or they're making a pass and they come over here and they jump over, and this guy, they're jumping over, and they're doing like, there's different tricks and tactics to taking free kicks, okay? But that is not what we're here to cover. We're here to cover just like the basic principles of a free kick. We're covering the rules of a free kick. And that's pretty much it. We don't want to get like too technical. So, what does a free kick get rewarded for? Okay, so usually if there's a foul, there's an infraction, then that would warrant a free kick if told by the ref. So there's a couple things like handling the ball. And what I mean by handling, it's what they call now. It's like the new way of calling like handball. So purposely handling the ball. If you're moving your hand, so like this is, say, the ball's coming at you, and it's from a kick, and it hits your side, and it hits the arm and side. Like some people that are not familiar with the rules are quick to yell, "Oh, handball, handball, handball!" But no, that's not that. It's not handball. It's not handball. It's not handball or handling until they do that. They purposely move the arm with the intent. With the intent. Okay, so if there's no intent, there's no handling. With the wall too. Okay, so another thing is when you're standing, say you're on the wall, you're on the firing, I like to call it the firing squad, right? So, yeah, or not the firing squad, because they're the ones that's taking the shot. So you're the one being fired upon. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but you're the one on the wall, right? You're on the wall. You're on the defense. You can have your hands. People have hands behind back, or use it in front, and they're covering the groin area. And you'll see, depending on the distance where the kick is at, is from a furthest distance. You're not gonna see a lot of jumping up, and unless you're closer to the goal, like near the penalty box. So if let's do this. So let's say this is where the free kick is at, right? So we get rewarded a free kick from here. Okay, so that's pretty close. That's pretty close, and they can cross it, or they can, they have the feet to kind of lob it over. And you see a lot of them do is you see that they kind of jump. You can do that, but remember, you cannot use your hands. Use your, if you want to get hit in the face, people, like I know it's a reaction thing. People, they kind of whatever. But yeah, if you're worried about getting hit in the face, during the penalty kick or the free kick, have your chin tucked in to your chest, but you can still kind of like look up to see when the ball's kicked. That way, if it's come at a certain angle, instead of hitting your face, it's hitting more of your head, your forehead, or your head, and you can kind of hit it. I've seen some crazy stuff. I've seen where they have this lined up, and they have like this person's like laying down with their back, so that way they can jump, and once they jump, it rolls under them, but it gets blocked by this person. So, and like I said, we are not going to cover those high IQ free kicks or those trick plays or anything crazy like that. Just like like I said, just like the basics free kick. So handling will get you a free kick. Slide tackling will get you free kick. So depending where that occurs, if it's inside the penalty box, then they get a free kick. They get a goal kick from here, a penalty kick from this spot right there. If it occurs in here, right? But there's no slide tackles allowed in this league, so that's something that we shouldn't have to worry about, right? Um, what else? Um, Again, handling ball twice. So what I mean by handling ball twice, so remember the whole two-touch rules. You can't touch it twice. The same player can't touch the ball twice. So if you're throwing in the ball, so if you're doing a throw-in from the side, right? They can't just like throw it in here and then hand the ball again. That's a free kick. And what sucks is I had the whole list on the free kicks that I had, but it wasn't saved because I had the whole script for one. Normally I don't have this scripted, but I was wanted to work on the content, and the script wasn't saved when my PC froze. Thanks a lot, EA app. Yes. So, so I lost the script and everything, but pretty much you get the gist, right? So indirect kick, free kick, indirect free kick, and direct free kick. Those are two types of free kick that gets rewarded for various of offenses. Okay. Okay. So we covered that. We covered more or less about helping the goalie out. Kind of give you a better insight using FC25. And I think that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and yeah, I'll call it a day. So, and if you like to see more content where I'm using FC25, I can maybe go back to use FIFA 18. Let me know. I think this is a great tool to get you a better understanding of the game. So if you have a console or PC, I highly recommend picking up a soccer game for it. It doesn't have to be the latest and greatest. It's just any soccer game, and I want you to observe, the NPCs, the computer control players. So they're tracking the ball. They're staying within their space. I do know that in um, FC25, you get like a grade. Let's see, let me do it. Okay, so you get like a grade, right? So, and they'll tell you. Okay, so see, this is like the position, right? This is like where the position is. So this is striker. This is where the blue, where it's highlighted, is where he was at majority of the match. He was given like a 10 overall rating. Central midfielder, left midfielder. So pretty much that's where they were at majority of the game. Right midfielder. So you see that? So let this use this as a tool. You see the right. You don't see the right midfielder on the left side. You don't see the left midfielder ever on the right side. They're covering their side, their assignment. That's their assignment. Center mid. That's his assignment. Striker, their assignment. Okay, left defending midfielder. right defending midfielder. Then you have your left uh, LB. What's that? Fullback. So he's giving like a 7, right? So you seen him on the left side, and that's him highlighted. See, that's the him highlight in the white. Um, left center back. Okay, yeah. So like this left back, left center back, right center back, right back. So you see this. So we see this. You seen this guy like all over the place. So, but and then the goalkeeper. So this is a good tool to use to kind of see this is where you should be at. So it's important. It's important that if you are one this position, you're only sticking around your area of responsibility. Okay, you're sticking around your area of responsibility. And I just showed you that you're not going to see the left midfielder ever, ever on the right side or back by the defense. Same thing with the right mid. You never can see him on the left side, right? Left defensive mid, right defensive mid. What else? But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you because it's one of the first things I noticed. And if you're playing on like season whatever, they'll tell you like during the halftime, your coach will tell you, "Hey, you're not playing your position. If you're not, sticking with, I'm gonna sub you out. Um, so you get your butt chewed because you're not supposed to be where you're at. So you always over here or whatever. So you can you can change characters in the game. So there's a button that lets you change character. So if the ball is going to the right side and you can switch to the right midfielder because that's his area of responsibility. Um, so yes, so I feel that this helps you kind of understand. So if you're not used to playing, in a team or a certain position, say if you get put as a um, left midfielder and it's like your first year playing left midfielder, this is gonna help. Okay, it's like okay, this is you saw where they're at the majority of the time, right? And you see that when you're being getting pressed by the defense, you spread the ball around. So about the only difference this game doesn't have is you can't hear the players communicate. You can't hear them talking. That's something that you have to do on your own. But yeah, this is pretty awesome, and I will be using this more in the future to help out and give a better explanation. So with that, I think I've talked long enough and bored you long enough. Until next time, all right, peace.